KSFA would like to thank our esteemed sponsors, the title sponsor Vaishnavi Group, Chris Fitness, Empire Hotel, Osmed Hospitals, Sports KPI, Loco Bear, Nalpad Academy. We also like to give a big round of applause to the police department for the excellent service and the safety for all the athletes present. So we thank the police personnel deployed at the stadium all the match days. So we thank you to the police department of the Ashok Nagar police station.
Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to the coverage of the Chief Minister's Cup, presented by the Karnataka State Football Association and the Vaishnavi Group. Coming up for you is match number 16 between Byatarayanapura and Pura. Now, this Group D clash could prove to be the most important football game of the entire tournament so far. Pura have a chance to guarantee themselves to be in the top two teams in Group D with a win today. Byatarayanapura, on the other hand, fighting to stay alive after a narrow loss against Sarvanyanagar. And the officials greet the players. You can see that they're greeting Byatarayanapura's players first. They're in the green colored kits.
She's accompanied by the General Secretary,
Pura
Mr. M. Kumar, and the Treasurer, B.K. Munraj,
are in the orange colored kits for today's game. One thing is to be said though, both these teams have had varying starts to this tournament. As mentioned earlier, Byatarayanapura didn't really get off to the hottest start. Lost to Sarvanyanagar, 2-1. In an intense and exciting game. Well, Pura ended up beating their opponents Yeshwantapura quite comfortably by 3-0. So with the win today, Pura have a chance to guarantee themselves in the quarterfinals of this tournament. The coin goes up for the toss. Pura takes the right side, meaning that they will kick from right to left, and Byatarayanapura will start the game off. They'll kick it from left to right. Byatarayanapura, on the other hand, they did have a loss, but they played a great game. Only lost by 1 goal, and I feel like they would have backed themselves to go with a similar starting 11 as to their game against Sarvanyanagar.
We are going to kick off this match. Wishing both the teams all the very best for this match. You can also enjoy this match.
The team in green, Byatarayanapura, they'll start us off in this game. The referee just makes sure that last minute procedures are all good, and we are
And requesting the crowd
ready
to
to go
support
with
your
no
teams and
problems.
may the best team win.
Byatarayanapura, they made their way to the center. Pura will do so in just a little bit. And the number 7 player of Byatarayanapura, Maria Dinesh, he'll get us going in a few moments' time, ladies and gentlemen, as we're all set and ready to go in this football game. Pura make their way to the center. The ref looks at his watch. He looks at the whistle. He blows his whistle, and we are underway in the first half of this football game. And already, little tumble in Pura's half, but Byatarayanapura recovered possession. No foul call by the referee. They're starting to make their way forwards. Had a really good start in the game against Sarvanganagar. Even they ended up scoring the first goal of the game. They just weren't able to keep their momentum up, and that's essentially what allowed the All Whites to get back into the game. On this occasion, Pura do well defensively. They get the ball, only to give it away though. Back to Byatarayanapura. They've gotten it back from them, and now they're going to try and launch an attack, maybe down the right side, though they pass it back. Pura will already have 3 points, could get to 6 points, leaving the other two with 0 with just one match to play. That would guarantee not only their spot in the quarterfinals, but also Sarvanganagar's spot in the quarterfinals from Group D as they look to make an attack down the right now. Defender comes under a bit of pressure, but he deals with it rather nicely. And first foul of the game, the first free kick of the game will go in favor of the team in green. Byatarayanapura, they're a great footballing team. With a win today, they keep themselves in the tournament. If they get it by a decent margin, they can actually go above Pura in the standings in terms of goal differential, which might prove to be very, very important as we head to the last game of this group. So Bangalore, they've been consistent in what they've done, only conceding 2 goals in the entire tournament so far. And they've been pretty explosive. They were very explosive in the game against Yeshwantapura as Pura tried to make a run in. Not to be a bit too much on that pass, denies the men in pink an opportunity to score a goal. As I was saying, Yeshwantapura didn't play their best against Sarvanganagar. They haven't really improved in the way they play football. That you've got to think with the way that Byatarayanapura, they're playing their football, could give themselves a huge advantage and a huge boost in their chances of qualifying to the quarterfinals by just winning this game. What happens in the event of a draw, you ask? Well, in the event of a draw, Sarvanganagar will have guaranteed their spots into the quarterfinals, because the only team that can, at that point, beat them, the top spot really is Pura, but Pura themselves would have enough points to go through. They would have to beat Sarvanganagar in order to stamp their ticket through to the quarterfinals. So winning today really simplifies the equation for KR Pura. Byatarayanapura, they can at least manage to find a draw in this game. You've got to feel that they put themselves in a decent position to qualify for the quarterfinals, considering the type of team that Sarvaginagar is. They haven't conceded many goals, and they've been goal-scoring machines. Scored 12 goals against Yeshwantapura. So it is really important that KR Pura managed to get the win today for their chances of qualifying to the next stage of the tournament, as an offside called by the assistant referee gives the ball back to Byatarayanapura. They take it quick. They launch it in. Is this the good goal scoring opportunity? Not for Maria Dinesh on this occasion. Goalkeeper Manish does well to recover it for KR Pura, as now men in big push on the left flank. It's their number 3 man making their run. Time to win another physical battle. Has he got it? No, he has not. Byatarayanapura take back possession here, but KR Pura still playing quite aggressive as the foul called by the referee gets possession back to Byatarayanapura. I must say, it's a phenomenal run made by the number 3 of KR Pura, Tejas SP. Went band for band with defender number 2 of Byatarayanapura, Bengaluru. On that occasion, they were just a little short. They do have the ball back, and now they are attacking yet again. Poor first touch from the attacker just allows Byatarayanapura to get back into the possession, sort of halt any opportunity that KR Pura could have created for themselves. Now they kick it in. Has he found the right header? Nope, just long on that occasion. And it'll be a throw-in going the way of Byatarayanapura. They'll take it defensively. They'll play it defensively as of now. So they look to transition defense to offense. A little mishap there. Almost allowed KR Pura to get right back in it. See there, number 10. Oh, Byatarayanapura, he was down for a momentary period, but looks to get back up, does get back up. It's good to see that he is doing all right. And the dangerous tackle does result in a free kick going the way of the men in green. This one will be taken by the goalkeeper. Kick is up, it is in, and it's gone the way of KR Pura as they try to push forward yet again. Can they keep it in play? Yes, they can. Bit of a close call, but they do end up getting it for themselves. Crossing it in. It's a good first touch this time round from number 11. Trying to take another aggressive line to the right side. Crosses the block, I should say. It's made by the defender. Be a goal kick heading away of Byatarayanapura. Let's take another look at this attack now. Try to crisscross, cut the ball a couple times. Try to throw the defender off. But the man just stayed with him. Glued his eyes to the ball. And when it mattered, he made the tackle in a right manner. Very clean, very good defense from Byatarayanapura. And even in the previous game against Sarvaginagar, their defense was to be applauded. They played really good football against Sarvaginagar. So this It's top-notch defending. It isn't new to them. As the goalkeeper cleans up on a Byatara attack. As I was saying, playing good defense isn't new to them. They've done it in the past, and they can most definitely do it now. They can do it again if they need to. They play the ball in, not able to create an opportunity, not yet. Byatarayanapura. Pura, on the other hand, were at least able to kickstart something, put it in the box. But no team really in the first 9 minutes of the game has had a shot at goal. The Pura will look to change that with this possession. Still have the ball. It's going to be a 2v1 situation. He's got to pass it back, and he does. The shot taken by Pura goes for a miss. Byatarayanapura end up committing a foul right near the halfway line. See the defender is down on the ground. And he's able to get up. Look to walk it off there. Sometimes with these type of hits, walking it off does help a lot, and he'll look to do that on this occasion as a free kick taken by Pura goes in, but doesn't quite find the right target. They'll take another shot. Bit of a long ranger goes sailing above the crossbar, and on this occasion it will be Byatarayanapura taking over possession of the ball. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, 11 minutes into this game, and the scoreline hasn't changed since we started. Byatarayanapura 0, Pura 0. However, I will say Pura have had the ball for longer in this game. They've definitely given themselves more time in their opponent's half as opposed to Byatarayanapura. They've still got a lot of work to do in order to truly penetrate this Byatarayanapura defense to end up finding the breakthrough. Number 17 tries to go for a run, cuts it back, crosses it in, the header doesn't quite find the goal, but Pura still have the ball. The shot taken into the hands of the goalkeeper on this occasion. Goalkeeper will kick it in, and it has found Maria Gopal. Maria Dinesh winds up giving it to his teammate who's making a good run. Now number 10 cuts it across a few times, take the shot with his left foot, but no good. Byatarayanapura, though, they still have possession. Still go for a shot. They play it forwards. Here comes the cross. Not quite found its man, and Pura played well, managed to stop that attack from Byatarayanapura, and that's sort of their first real opportunity at a goal there, the team in green. They haven't had too many touches in the opponent's half, and now this was a good opportunity, and they have done well with it, just giving themselves more confidence as the game progresses. Foul's called by the referee, I think, for a dangerous attempt to tackle in favour of Byatarayanapura. We'll have another look at it. Yeah, you can see there, Pura just stuck his studs straight to the face of the attack, and that's really what resulted in the free kick. Kick is recovered by Pura as they look to swing momentum back to their side from Byatarayanapura. Perhaps get an early breakthrough. 15 minutes into the game, maybe. Now, taking the ball from left to right. They've been more potent on the right side, at least in this game. Then again, good defense from Byatarayanapura, just pushing them all the way back. Making them go to the other side, receiving the ball. A turnover might result in the early breakthrough that Byatarayanapura lead as offside is called by the referee. Maria Dinesh is a little unpleased with that call. Has an argument with the referee, but there's not much that he can do about that. Except to just play on. Pura now with a genuine opportunity to push forward. They're not getting too much pressure from the defense. And when they do try to push forwards, defenders are there. They're there to make the tackle at the right time. Pura will get a throw in 15 minutes into this game. Then taken and does find his man. The cross comes in. No good. They still have the ball. Played out to the left side. The cross comes in yet again. This time, though, comfortably in the hands of the goalkeeper. No trouble there for Byatarayanapura whatsoever. The keeper will drop kick it in, but it hasn't quite found its man. It will go the way of Pura yet again. Pura trying to launch an attack by making the run. Both the referee and the assistant referee on this occasion have called offside in favour of the men in green. Kick is up. It is quite low. Pura end up recovering it. What can they do with it? Possession is meaningless if you can't find goals. And Byatarayanapura, as they push forwards, haven't had possession for long, but can they find the first breakthrough of the game? Not with that. Not this time round, as goalkeeper's kick is called for Pura. They play it in, and it's almost found its man, but it's safely in the hands of Byatarayanapura's goalkeeper once more. Ball heads back to the other side. Pura have to form yet another attack to give themselves an opportunity to score a goal. The kick comes in. It has found its man on this occasion. A genuine goal-scoring opportunity for the men in pink. As the ball goes out, it's given once again goalkeeper's kick. Still yet to have a corner in this game, 18 minutes in. But we've had quite a lot of goal kicks for both teams. More for Byatarayanapura, as they have been in their own half most of the time, but now they're pushing forwards. Maria Dinesh puts it in, it's just wide. Half cross, half shot from Maria Dinesh. He got past the goalkeeper. It was all about whether he could find number 9, Manjunath. And on this occasion, unfortunately for the men in green, they weren't able to. That's what I went when I said possession doesn't matter if you don't get goals. If you have possession, then you have to use it. use it to create opportunities and, more importantly, to get goals. Byatarayanapura now having a bit of momentum on their side. That push forward. Cross goes in and it'll go straight into the hands of the goalkeeper after a deflection on the defense. The Green Machines, they take it back, or do they? No, they don't. Pura take it away just as quickly, but they only they give it straight back to Byatarayanapura. Let's take a look at this out then. It'll go the way, I presume, of the team in green. Number 2, they're just trying to play a forward pass to his teammate, but he wasn't able to. And if you're wondering why, possession has changed, or the throw-in at least has changed from Byatarayanapura to Pura. It's because of a foul throw. And it will be number 3 of Pura, KSFA, taking that throw-in. Pura don't really get too much contention for the throw-in, but now making the run-in, taking their time, playing it back. Surely a cross has to come in eventually. Have to play it back here. The Byatarayanapura defense is quite relentless. That's a good first touch, carrying momentum with the ball, with himself. It's a good goal-scoring opportunity, blocked by the defense and cleared by the defense as well. Pura just not being able to find the trick in the book to get past this defense as Maria Dinesh pushes forward, tries to play it out to his teammate who's not available. The tackle made by Pura as once again they push forward, but an unsuccessful opportunity for Pura results in Byatarayanapura getting the ball back on the other side. And finally, the assistant referee intervenes, calls the foul in favour of Pura. See, there are a lot of the defenders and attackers for Pura were in the other half. And when the possession switched, Byatarayanapura, they were just able to carry so much momentum forwards. Maria Dinesh yet again, just not being able to find his man, deprives the men in green an opportunity to get the first breakthrough of the game. But Pura, now they're the ones with the ball, they're the ones with an opportunity to get a goal as the save comes in from the goalkeeper. Byatarayanapura, they'll keep their possession. As they make a run in, it's gone to the left side, but it's intercepted. Not the best pass. Surely the Byatarayanapura had to offer on that situation, and now Pura pushing forward as they themselves try to get the early breakthrough. They know the significance of a draw in this game, Pura. They know that if they end up drawing to Byatarayanapura, then they put themselves on the back foot because they're taking on Sarvanyanagar, who by all means have a great opportunity to go 3 for 3 in Group D. Whether or not they'll make the semi-finals, potentially the final, is something that they shouldn't worry about as of now. They should take it one step at a time. All the teams that are still in play should take it one step at a time, focus on their next game, what they can do to improve. And I think this would have been discussed in the Byatarayanapura camp. if they get a draw, it would probably be enough. But if they get the win, and they give themselves much, much, much better odds, I will be gone to the quarterfinals. However, don't discount KR Pura. They've had possession for most of the time. They haven't been able to create lethal opportunities yet, though. They might have had possession for longer, but they just haven't been able to create the same goal-scoring opportunities that Byatarayanapura have created. As now, men in green look to launch another one. Defended well by the team in pink. Get a throw in. Sorry, not a throw in, a free kick from the edge of their half. They launch it in. There's not too many players in the box for KR Pura, and Byatarayanapura take care of that. Not any problems, but driving forwards has been a problem for Byatarayanapura. They've gotten into their opponent's half quite a few times recently, but they've just conceded possession before they could really kickstart a proper attack. And that's what's sort of resulted in them having less attacks compared to KR Pura. But here, a good opportunity for Maria Dinesh as goalkeeper takes it there. Goalkeeper Manish. Just a little bit of an argument between Maria Dinesh and Manish there. Because of the way Maria Dinesh, I think, puts his foot up to goalkeeper Manish, but it all gets sorted out without too much of an issue, and we play on. Not far away from the drinks break now. These players will get a well-deserved break in a few moments' time, but before that, can anybody find the breakthrough? KR Pura with the ball, squandering it to Byatarayanapura. They do manage to get it back. Going forwards once again, coming in from the right flank. This seems to be a good opportunity. The momentum, the cross. The shot, it's wide. As we take another look at this, KR Pura with all the momentum pushing forwards. Number 9, I think he knew he couldn't touch it because he was offside. Left it for his teammate who was just not able to find the right side of the net. That will be KR Pura's best chance at goal yet. Has come just before the drinks break as a dangerous tackle that by KR Pura results in Byatarayanapura keeping possession for themselves. As we have a replay of that. Number 15. Waiting the foul there. This occasion as Byatarayanapura, they won't kick it in, they'll pass it. They look to get going in from their right-hand side, but it's recovered by the goalkeeper. KR Pura don't have numbers in their opponent's halves, not yet. Can they keep possession until there are numbers? And the answer is no. Byatarayanapura, they have it for now. Bit of pressure came in from KR Pura. They have managed to clear it. And the referee calls strings. It's been an exciting 29 minutes to watch here at the Bangalore Football Stadium. The scoreline is the same. It hasn't changed. 29 minutes in, the score between Byatarayanapura and KR Pura remains at 0-0 as the players take drinks. Byatarayanapura, they get us back going in this first half after the drinks break. Now they had a bit of momentum on their side as they just looked to push forwards. The forward pass from number 2. It's a little too quick for number 9 to recover. And KR Pura take over. What can KR Pura do here? They play it in. It's not found. Number 9. There's a foul's called in favor of the men in green. Let's take another look at what happened here. I think Byatarayanapura's players, they're arguing for a yellow card to number 11 due to the dangerous tackle, but ref doesn't give the card, and we play on. Byatarayanapura, they have the ball. They momentarily had the ball before KR Pura get it back, or do they? No, they don't. Oh yes, they do. There'll be a throw-in way of the team green. Number 2 gets past number 15. The defender crosses it into the hands safely of goalkeeper Manish. KR Pura, like I said earlier, most of their attacks have come from the right-hand side. Let's change that trend a little bit, maybe. Play it into the left. They've got number 15, but he's called offside by the referee. We haven't really had many offside calls in this game. Now we're starting to get a few more. As Byatarayanapura, they'll take the throw in a second time. Play it in on this occasion, and they'll keep possession as well. They play it to the right, and number 9, just as he started to gain some momentum, the ref calls a foul in favor of KR Pura. They'll take it quite quickly there. So many opportunities to score in this first half. Both teams. Okay, I put her now with the ball, pushing forward. They're not quite able to make any progression towards the goal further on that attack, and now they have to go for a throw-in. Take it short. They kick it in. It's sailed above the goalpost yet again. Byatarayanapura. They'll have possession of the ball. Taking it down the center, play to the left. Byatarayanapura. This seems to be a good attack. Maria Dinesh just about called offside by the referee. One thing that I will say about Byatarayanapura is their crosses and their long ranges into the box. They've been really, really good. They've been able to find their attackers quite quickly, and that sort of catches Pura off guard. But on certain occasions, they're just not able to stay with the ball or end up turning it over before they can really get that attack going or started. And that's sort of what's happened here. Poor first touch from Maria Dinesh. First touches are just so important in this football game. It really determines whether an attacker is going to go for a goal or not. Because oftentimes you could just have a heavy touch while going forward, and that might result in you having to slow your pace down, which might then result in the defenders catching up to you. But then you can have a lighter touch and the ball could go out. So having the perfect touch is so important in this game. That's why teams hold drills almost in every practice session for it, as Pura again once more in the penalty box, just looking to make something happen. Number 11 this time with the shots. Went high above the goalpost. Less than 10 minutes plus added time to play in this first half. The scoreline, it's still Byatarayanapura 0, Pura 0. Byatarayanapura now with a good goal scoring opportunity, maybe. 13 pushes in, kicks it, and it's gone wide right. Another good attack from Byatarayanapura, but they just weren't able to find the finish. Both teams have had genuine goal scoring opportunities, but both teams weren't quite able to make the best use of those opportunities. But here's another one for Pura as they go forward. Definitely not offside. They played backwards, but they've lost out on possession. Byatarayanapura going forwards again. A free kick called by the referee in favour of the team in green, and a yellow card given to number 6. Could this be the important set piece that Byatarayanapura need? We haven't had a corner, we haven't had a penalty, we haven't had a free kick from a dangerous position just yet. But there we go. This could prove to be the turning point in the game if the men in green utilize it properly. It's a long free kick, but it's definitely dangerous. Kick is up, it is in. It stays quite low, and it's cleared by the defence. Byatarayanapura still trying to keep the ball as KR Pura do well defensively. Let's make sure that they're not the team that concedes the first corner of the game today. KR Pura try to get things going, playing it forward, not offside. Goalkeeper has to be on point, makes the save when it matters. But the ball's gone straight back to KR Pura. Once more with the shots to the other side, it goes out. And in favour of the men in green. Let's take a look at this attack yet again. Getting past the defenders quite efficiently. He had to thread the needle, though, when it came to the goalkeeper, and he just wasn't able to do that. The second attack, more of a cross on the same possession, but just a little long and a little off target. We've reached the 40-minute mark. Just 5 minutes plus added time to play. There won't be too much added time. You've got to think we haven't had too many stoppages in this first half. KR Pura went down on that occasion. Surely you've got to think that he slipped, but that slip could be costly. Let's take another look at this here. Number 11, focus on number 11. He takes the ball, tries to play it out, but he sort of twists his ankle, goes down in a way. That leaves Maria Dinesh vulnerable to the studs. I think the shin pads haven't done their job in protecting the guy. This results in a free kick. Last time it was cleared out quite comfortably by KR Pura. Well, what about this time? Kick is up, it is in. And it results in the first corner of the day today. Going the way of Byatarayanapura. I'll be number 7, Maria Dinesh, making his way over to the corner flag to place the ball, take the kick, potentially help his team score. In the dying minutes of this first half, any goal at this point could be detrimental to the confidence of the other team. As he takes the corner, it's high, it's offline, and it's recovered by the goalkeeper. Manish does well, and he plays it out to his teammates now. Had potential with that attack to probably crush the hearts of Byatarayanapura, but not on this occasion, at least. Do, however, get the ball back. Now, as they try to play it down the middle, it's actually on point. Number 8 making a good run. Can they continue? Number 15 plays in the cross. It's no good. And they're pushed all the way back to their own half here, KR Pura. So take another look at what happened here. Played out by Byatarayanapura. Ball goes to the other side, but now it'll be men in green who take further possession. We're just under 2 minutes and stoppage time to play. The kick is up, it goes in. Off target, doesn't find its man. What about KR Pura? What can they do? Can they keep the ball? The answer is yes, they can. And a foul committed by Byatarayanapura. Ref says play on. And KR Pura do play on. Ball's gone all the way over to the other side, only to be offside in favour of the team in green. Not to take that free kick again there. Byatarayanapura, but doesn't harm them too much. Now they play forwards. The header, not quite on target. Too many Dinesh, but he does manage to get the ball. We need to turn it straight back to Byatarayanapura, who have a shot at goal. It's gone wide yet again. And another goal scoring opportunity for the men in green. This time, with just half a minute plus stoppage time to play. It's brushed the net. It's gone wide, but good pressure that from number 10 of Byatarayanapura. As the ball goes out on the other side, we have officially hit the 45-minute mark. Byatarayanapura with the ball on the right side, try to go forward, but the halted, at least for a momentary period. Have a throw in. It's in, but it's not quite found the right man. The clearance will go the way of Pura, of Byatarayanapura. His second corner of the game, this, for the men in green. And probably the last goal scoring opportunity of the entire half. Taken by number 3. The ref blows his whistle. The kick is up. It is in. The header, not quite on point. Byatarayanapura still with the ball. Take a shot. Blocked by the defense. As a foul is called in favor of Pura. Well, we'll head back to the penalty box. Pura will take it from there. They kick it in. Has it found its man? No. Byatarayanapura with the ball getting fouled. I said there would hardly be any time in first half. I was mistaken there, but 3 minutes added. Got to play until minute 48. And so both teams still have about 30-odd seconds to take the lead in this game. And Byatarayanapura almost found themselves in a favourable position to do just that. But no, they've been denied by the defence of Pura. The throw in goes in. It goes to Pura. But who's able to recover it? It is Byatarayanapura who have to take a shot. Surely. They do, but it's not quite found its way into the back of the net. As we hit the 48-minute mark, the referee will blow his whistle to indicate half-time. It's been a very exciting half-time. I have to watch this, the first between these two Group D teams. But at the end of it, the scoreline still Byatarayanapura 0, Pura 0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to coverage of the second half here. If you missed the first half, a lot of action. Many attacks coming in from both teams, many goal-scoring opportunities, but the scoreline stays at 0-0. KR Pura will look to change that on this occasion. Number 11 dribbling in, just not to be though. Good defense from Byatarayanapura. Now they have the ball, they can launch an attack. They fail to do so. They give the ball back to KR Pura in a dangerous position, but they're not able to make the best use of that. KR Pura still with the ball. Played into number 11. Plays it in. Not quite found by the attacker. Byatarayanapura plays some good defense in this tournament. They're doing it again. As the pass comes forwards, number 11, just a little off the money right there. Take another look at that. It's a good cross from number 9. But just a little too high. Any lower, and you've got to think that he would have had a chance to receive it and probably go on to score a goal. But here we go. KR Pura with a good attack. But it's cleared by Byatarayanapura. Both these teams have played great defense in this tournament, and they're doing it again. Byatarayanapura, they took on the top team, Sarvanyanagar, and they conceded just 2 goals. KR Pura took on Yeshwantapura, and they didn't concede a single goal. And they haven't done so, most certainly not in this game. They're playing some of the best defense they could possibly be playing at this point. And their offense is really good as well. Both teams' offense is really good. It's an even Stevens contest as of now, as Maria Dinesh makes its run in. That'll be an offside going the way of KR Pura. But like I was saying, the only thing that probably separates them is possession. KR Pura have consistently had their possession and had time with the ball longer as opposed to Byatarayanapura. But still, the defense is on point from both these teams. The attacks could maybe be just a little bit better. But nonetheless, they're pretty much even in the attack category. Nothing in between these two teams, and that's, I guess, why the scoreline still stayed 0-0. Two top teams going at each other. Two top defenses also going at each other. It takes some amount of effort at that point to score. As Byatarayanapura cleared it in. Clearance is recovered by KR Pura. Will try to play it to the right side. They're unsuccessful in doing so, and Byatarayanapura with a good opportunity to score. The forward pass is good. Don't think he's offside. Maria Dinesh, can he finish it off? No, just wide. It was a great goal-scoring opportunity for Byatarayanapura. You'd see that Maria Dinesh timed this run to perfection. The pass was perfection, but the shot, he had to get past the goalkeeper there, and he just put too much on it. Went wide right, and the ball goes back to KR Pura. Now taking it forward themselves. Number 11 tries to play it out to his teammate. Can't quite get it done. And now the team in green look to push forward. A bad pass coming in. So gives the ball straight back to Byatarayanapura. We'll get the throw and it'll go the way of KR Pura. Decision is changed though. It'll be a goal kick heading the way of Byatarayanapura. Five minutes into the second half, 15 minutes into the game. And we're still tied at 0-0 here at Bangalore Football Stadium. We've seen good goal scoring opportunity for Byatarayanapura to break the deadlock, and now another good opportunity. Number 9, can he get through? No, not quite. It was a physical battle that he had to win there towards the end, and he just wasn't able to get it done. And all of this just means KR Pura will have possession. They will push forward. They will try to create another attack. And here we go. Number 8 tries to win the physical battle, and he can't quite do so, as the referee once again gives a goal kick to Byatarayanapura. But before that, there will be a stoppage of play. One of KR Pura's players seems to be down. He's gone back up. So it's good to see nobody's got seriously injured yet. This one might be the heaviest of the game, though. Went down, stayed down for a long time. He's just about sat up. Got the medics on, but he seems to be doing well. Goal kick from Byatarayanapura taken quite quickly after play is resumed. It's only a mini pass. Shot was a little heavy from Byatarayanapura, and they've given the ball back to KR Pura. Trying to get it back, but not quite going for the men in green. KR Pura with the ball. What can they do? Can they push forwards here? They're going to try to do so. But there's some good defense coming in from Byatarayanapura. Just forcing KR Pura to make a move. They come out victorious. They have the ball. Maria Dinesh still has it. Plays it forward. It's a good opportunity yet again for Byatarayanapura. They'll take their time though. Wait for some extra support. The cross comes in. The header, not quite. Not quite going the way of Byatarayanapura. Goalkeeper Manish stepped forwards. Seems to have gotten tangled with number 9 of Byatarayanapura, who now seems to be doing well. Somebody who just about to get on the field. Now there's no need. It will be a free kick heading the way of Byatarayanapura. Now KR, kick it in. It's recovered by Byatarayanapura, but they're not able to keep a hold of it. Or they are. It came off KR Pura last, and Byatarayanapura will maintain possession. They play it in, a little aggressive stuff there from number 6 defense. But nothing strong enough to give a penalty to Byatarayanapura. So we play on. KR Pura in their opponent's half. Trying to play the defender away. Passing it on. But Byatarayanapura managed to get a clearance on this occasion. It'll still be KR Pura with the ball. It's still KR Pura with the ball. The shot's taken and it's gone wide. Byatarayanapura with the ball now. Now kick it in. Found the team in green, but not able to again keep a hold of it. Pura do well in terms of getting it cleared. Byatarayanapura a little off their defensive game there. And that's resulted in the first corner of the game for Pura coming in the 56th minute. Yes, they've got a whole half cornerless and a whole 10 minutes into the second half cornerless, but they do manage to find one. The kick is up, it goes in, and it is blocked by the goalkeeper, who looked to play forward very quickly in order to make sure that Pura caught off their guard. A free kick given to the team in pink. They'll take it quickly, trying to keep momentum on their side. Number 12, pushing on. Tackle made by number 12 of Byatarayanapura, but not enough. The header! Wide again by Pura. Let's take another look at this. Number 12 did well to recollect himself and actually put in a brilliant cross. The header, which was uncontested, just couldn't find the back of the net. Story of the game, really. Both teams giving themselves the great opportunities, but they just haven't been able to get the ball where it's supposed to go. The referee awards a foul to Byatarayanapura. They'll kick it in, but eventually it will be recovered. And Byatarayanapura, they'll get a throw in. What can they do with this throw in? It's gone to number 7. Or has it? It's a physical battle, which will be won by Pura. Take the kick. Treat the kick more like a pass, play defensively, and now it's all about transitioning from defense to offense, but they do lose out on possession. Byatarayanapura, I must say, they've been taking over possession more times than they did in the first half at this stage. In the first half, they hardly got a few glances at the ball in their opponent's territory in the first 15 minutes of the half, but now, first 15 minutes of this second half, they've done a lot better. They've played more aggressive. They've got the ball more times as a result, but they still have not gotten that all-important breakthrough. Ball played in by Pura, received by Byatarayanapura, played forward yet again. Byatarayanapura do well on the defensive end to prevent any goal-scoring threat by Pura. Like I said earlier in the game, if Pura draw this game, then their chances of making it through to the quarterfinals become a whole lot slimmer, because Byatarayanapura will be taking on statistically the worst team in the group, Pura. Have a goal differential of minus 13 or so. Minus 16 if I'm minus 13 if I'm not mistaken. Whereas Pura, they'll have to take on table toppers Sarvanyanagar, who are statistically also the best team in the group as of now, with goal differential that is way beyond. That's about 12, I think. Positive 12. So it'll be much, much better for Pura to win the game than for them to draw. It's a massive swing, and that could essentially be what prevents them from getting an opportunity and going through to the quarterfinals. As the free kick goes up, goes into the box. Once again, cleared out by Pura's defense. Now the offense looks to step in and do the work. I mean, they've still got the ball, the midfielders. Play forwards to the wingers. Try to cross it into the attackers, but not to be on this occasion. As who's got the ball now? Byatarayanapura is the team with the ball. Try to go forwards on the left side, on the right side, I should say. Try to play it back to centre, but unsuccessful in doing so as the ball goes forward for Pura. It's played out by the defense. Another reminder that if Byatarayanapura end up losing this game, that is, if Pura end up winning this game, though, they will guarantee themselves and Sarvanyanagar a spot in the quarterfinals on April the 8th. This play is being held up just because there will be a substitution. The referees will make sure that there will be exactly 11 players on the pitch for Pura for this set piece to take. Again, pretty defensively. Many players in the box, but still Pura choosing to take it within their own half. But just when they tried to transition from defense to offense, just when they tried to transition it from midfielders to wingers to potentially attackers even, the offside called by the referee. And offsides, they're really not dangerous in football. Offsides are really not dangerous depending on how well you play football. So, for example, if you're playing football at a rate where you can get a lot of opportunities for yourself by making run-ins, then offside shouldn't be a problem. But in a position where you're not getting too many opportunities, or you're not really quite getting the ball, possession's pretty minimal, in that scenario, offsides could be detrimental to your chances. It's all about how you play football and how you plan and sort of handle the defense as balls collected by the goalkeeper Manish in the penalty box. But it's all about how well you plan your attacks. And this is a good attack coming in from Pura, but the finish didn't even get an opportunity to see the finish. Pass had a bit too much pace on it. But Pura, they'll get the ball back. The shot comes in. And it's gone wide. So we hit the 20-minute mark in this half. 65-minute mark in the game. Still Byatarayanapura 0 and Pura 0, but there seems to be a man down Once more for Byatarayanapura. Time to get the medics on. Make sure that he's all right. That he is ready to stand up. Guide him off the pitch. We will resume play. A goal kick for Byatarayanapura. Kick is up, it is in. It's going all the way back to the defensive line of KR Pura. Now KR Pura going forwards yet again. Cutting across. This seems to be a good goal scoring opportunity in the hands of Byatarayanapura's goalkeeper. Take the kick in. It was very close to going out and eventually does go out. Yeah, will still have that. Have the ball with them. It's a slight tackle coming in from Byatarayanapura. Successful enough to give themselves a goal kick. No goals in this game so far, but we haven't been deprived of goal-scoring opportunities. Multiple attacks on both sides of the goal. And this seems to be another goal-scoring opportunity! Saved by the goalkeeper! The second attempt hits the post and goes out. And Byatarayanapura, they conceded possession in a weird spot. You can see there. The forward, number 11, charging in with full momentum. That's what momentum could do to you in a game. You could just kickstart the attack. And it kickstarted that attack. It was on target, the shot taken by 11. By no means was it off target. But just good goalkeeping from Byatarayanapura to deny KR Pura the breakthrough that they need. A little sloppy though this time from the goalkeeper. Once he places it down, the defenders have the opportunity to take it away from him. That's it, number 12 puts it across. Covered off by number 6. It'll be a corner heading the way of the team in pink. It's taken quite quickly. The cross comes in from number 7. Blocked by the defense of Byatarayanapura. The ball is still with KR Pura. Number 12 this time with some extra room to make his cross. Some extra time. The header. No good. The shot blocked by number 4. KR Pura getting opportunity after opportunity now as the next header goes safely in the hands of Byatarayanapura's goalkeeper. And wow, that was an exciting passage of play there. All started from the corner. KR Pura were probably the 3 best opportunities of the game for them to find a breakthrough there. Byatarayanapura get the ball. It's not the best throw in, but they will get a take 3 added. Take 3 goes in favor of Byatarayanapura, but they're not able to keep a hold of it for long. KR Pura back with it. They're pushing forward. Huge disadvantage for them in the box. Just so many defenders for Byatarayanapura, getting themselves organised in time. But still, can they find the breakthrough that they need? No. And a little bit of a tussle between number 17. I think that might result in a yellow card. That was some aggressive football being played by number 17 there. Try to play it in. Once he lost the ball, yeah, you can see there, played with aggression, try to get his hand involved, throw the runner off balance as Maria Dinesh puts it across, but there's nobody there to receive it from his own team. So as the ball goes the other way, KR Pura get themselves right back in it. Throwing in another cross. It's offside, I think. Number 10. I don't think number 10 was offside. And yet another good goal scoring opportunity gone for KR Pura. "71 minutes in, we've got about 20 minutes plus stoppage time to play. It's a little under 20 minutes plus stoppage time to play. The score's still 0-0. KR Pura with a huge amount of momentum pushing forwards. Another time. The shot deflected by number 6. Received by goalkeeper, who's played pretty good this game. As the offside called on number 9 allows KR Pura to take possession back. Like I said, they've got heaps of momentum going their way. And here we go, another good pass, another good run. They're calling for a handball. And it's justified. A handball. And was it within? No, it wasn't. Just barely outside the penalty box. It'll be a free kick for KR Pura. The referee hands out a yellow card. The free kick now, you can see that had that happened a few meters ahead, would have definitely gone towards a penalty. And a game-changing penalty maybe, but this free kick could be just as game-changing as that penalty they would have gotten. They could have gotten. But here, the kick from KR Pura as the ref blows it, which was a huge wall. The goalkeeper probably can't see anything. It's a fake. Number 11 takes it. It's a save. A beautiful save by the goalkeeper. It will be a goal kick. And wow, what a magnificent save by goalkeeper Byatarayanapura. He probably can't see anything because of the wall. It was a great shot taken by number 11, who's definitely been their most attacking player. Who's definitely been KR Pura's most attacking player. But what an absolute pearl from the goalkeeper of Byatarayanapura. He has kept his team in the game time and time again. And honestly, that is one of the saves of the tournament. And that save right there could be the difference between Byatarayanapura getting knocked out and them staying in the tournament and fighting against Yeshwantapura for a chance at a playoff berth next week. But after that save, it is time to cool down. Last 5 minutes have been high intensity. Players would have felt it. Just as we're about to hit 75-minute mark, the referee has called drinks. Resuming action from Drinks. Byatarayanapura trying to kickstart an attack. They still have the ball. Seems to be a little bit of an argument between number 9 and the defender as number 9's been marked for a yellow card. I think Byatarayanapura's players were a little frustrated that he didn't get a call earlier in the play. Byatarayanapura, they do get the ball back. Dinesh tries to play it forward to his teammate, but is unable to do so. Pura, on the other hand, as they try to push forwards, they're not able to do so either. This just allows Byatarayanapura to get right back in it. They play it across, which has found number 9 in a dangerous position, or has it? No. Just barely off his mark, and it's called goal kick by the assistant referee. They'll take it quite quickly there. They've got 13 minutes plus stoppage time to try and find the all-important breakthrough. Because like I said, if Pura finishes the game in a draw, then their chances of qualifying to the quarterfinals goes down quite significantly. So that's why they're pushing forwards a lot more. That's why they're still going for the attacks. But on this occasion, the ball will swing in the favor of Byatarayanapura. Now Byatarayanapura gave away possession though to Pura quite cheaply. Pura still have the ball, trying to push the right side. Unable to do so, they play it back. Heavy first touch results in Byatarayanapura getting it back, but only they've given it straight back to Pura. But this time, Byatarayanapura, they'll get the clearance and it goes straight to Dinesh, who's pushing forwards. Heavy touches. Might cost them another goal-scoring opportunity. He's still with the ball. Plays it out to his teammate. Goes for the shot. Number 9. Saved by the goalkeeper. Shows on target. I must say it was a little weak. It was a little weaker from number 9 than what he would have hoped. As Pura get a little bit frazzled with the captain's play. Or the captain's play, with number 11's player passing it to number 10, winger, when he was going in. This resulted in Byatarayanapura having the throw-in. All they've got to do is hold on for 10 minutes to give themselves the upper hand. But obviously, Pura still are more likely to go through if they win their game against Sarvanginagar, or even if they tie their game against Sarvanginagar. They will have enough points to go through to the quarterfinals. So, statistically speaking, Pura do have an upper hand in the game into the draw. But also, statistically speaking, Sarvanginagar has been the best team in the tournament so far, maybe. They proved themselves to be legitimate contenders for crown. And Pura have to beat Sarvanginagar. But one thing that Pura can do is they can prove to the other 16 teams and basically mostly the other 8 teams that will be left in the tournament when we head through the quarterfinals that they are legitimate contenders to win this tournament if they beat Sarbanganagara. And even if they tie Sarbanganagara, they can tell the other teams that they are legitimate contenders to win because Sarbanganagara is one of the best teams in this tournament, along with another few teams like Heppel, CV Ramanagar, but they're up there. And if a team ends up beating a team like that, then have got to feel happy about themselves. It's a goal! It's an own goal, I think, going the way of KR Pura. And just as I was talking about a scenario in which KR Pura tie this game, they found a way to take the lead in this game. You can see the cross from number 3, the defense was all over the place, and an own goal from number 4 of Byatarayanapura has given the all-important breakthrough that KR Pura was searching for 82 whole minutes. This could prove to be the turning point in this game. They were carrying so much momentum. They were creating so many opportunities. Defense was solid. The goalkeeping was spectacular. But on this occasion, it just wasn't to be. Number 4, the man who scored the own goal, almost gives away another goal-scoring opportunity to KR Pura. Byatarayanapura now have to play that pass quite quickly. They're not able to do so. They give up possession to KR Pura, but they've gotten it back from them quite quickly. But now what can they do? They push forwards. It's a good opportunity. On the right flank. Shooting it in. It's blocked by the defender. And it'll be a corner heading the way of the team in green. Let's look at this again. A great run from number 8. Just trying to find Maria Dinesh. Wasn't able to do that on that occasion. And now the clock, which was favoring Byatarayanapura, now favors KR Pura. Unfortunately, there seems to be a man down for KR Pura. But he looks to be doing all right. Get back up on his feet with a bit of assistance in a few moments' time. After that, we can resume play. Here as the stretcher brought out just in case it was necessary. And in this scenario, it is not necessary. It's good to see that the guy is walking on his own 2 feet. What's not good to see is that he's limping. But anyway, if the game ends like this, then KR Pura, along with Sarbanganagara, would have cemented their spots in the top 2 positions of Group D. Corner from Byatarayanapura is in, and it's comfortably collected by the goalkeeper. We've hit the 85-minute mark. We played 40 minutes in this half. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I can say that there has been a change in the scoreline. And it's gone the way of KR Pura. They lead in this game now by 1-0. But we've still got 5 minutes plus stoppage time to play. I'm saying we've got 5 more minutes plus stoppage time to play because in the previous game between Jayanagar and Yelakna was leading. They were leading for 93 minutes when 4 minutes of stoppage time were added. But Jayanagar, with just one play in the 94th minute, which literally involved the goalkeeper, managed to find the equalizer, the equalizing goal, which resulted in the game ending in a draw. A game which had gone the way of Byatarayanapura for the entire 90 minutes, turned around in 1 minute, the 94th minute. So the game might be Pura's as of now. Byatarayanapura, they shouldn't lose heart. They should still play football the way they've played for the past 80 minutes. Gotta keep hope up. Well, when players start losing hope, that's when you know that they're not going to win. You can see a good football being played by Byatarayanapura. They've recovered possession from Pura. But Pura, honestly, that goal did seem like it was coming. It just took a lot longer than they would have liked. They were creating beautiful opportunities. They were putting the ball in places where they would absolutely put it in order to get a goal, but they just didn't quite get the perfect results. Multiple occasions as referee calls a throw-in in favor of Pura. Pura, they got to a point where it had to go in, surely, and it did go in. And all the saves of the goalkeeper, all the defensive walls that Byatarayanapura had formed could not stop that, as now they have a take two and another opportunity at a goal. This would seal the fate, and it's gone wide. This goal, had that gone in, would have most definitely, surely, cemented their spot in the quarterfinals on April the 8th. But here on the other end, Byatarayanapura with a beautiful opportunity at the goal themselves. Let's take a look at this now. Playing it forwards, Maria Dinesh remaining on site, took the shot, and it's barely a few inches away from the goal, but it has gone wide. And we've got about 1.5 minutes plus stoppage time to play in this second half in the game. And time is running out for Byatarayanapura to keep themselves in this tournament. Pura, just a few minutes away from getting through to the quarterfinals of this tournament. They'll push forwards yet again. They play a cross, doesn't go in. It's not quite found its mark, but they give away possession quite cheaply to Byatarayanapura, I should say. Gave away possession quite cheaply to Pura. Look to play it forward yet again. Once again, the defensive wall this time seems to have restructured itself, or has it? Not quite. Pura still with the ball. Trying to seal the deal. Goalkeeper will kick it in. Who's it found? It's recovered by Byatarayanapura, but they have to take it quick, which they don't. And a total of 5 minutes will be added on to this second half. We saw 4 minutes in the first half, 5 minutes in the second half now. Pura come down the line. Play it out to number 8. Wasn't the best pass. Number 8 came charging with momentum. That pass could have a bit more on target. You've got to think they would have had a better chance of converting it, maybe, to a goal. The ball's still with them, and all they got to do at this point is waste time. They are 4.5 minutes away from reaching the quarterfinals. They've just got to waste a bit of time here. Pura, and they're doing quite well at it. Ball's gone out a couple times. Howard had to concede possession as the goalkeeper had to get involved there. As Pura's player looks to be down. He's holding his stomach. This can't be good. They're gonna have to get the medic on. Do a brief checkup on him. Good save walking off the pitch by his own 2 feet. As play will resume, they take it quickly. Pass it to the defense, who look to transition it to offense. Gonna time calculated passes here. No mistakes from Byatarayanapura if they are to stay in this tournament. They play across. It's not quite found its mark, has it? No, it hasn't. At least the header didn't quite find its mark. The goalkeeper won't take the ball up until Maria Dinesh forces him to do so. And Byatarayanapura put up a spirited fight against Sarvanyanagar. They're putting up a spirited fight against Byatarayanapura, but it's just not working out for them. Play it in again. The offside call comes from the referee. Clock is ticking down now for Byatarayanapura. They've got 2 minutes to try and find an equalizer. Pura, on the other hand, it seems like they've got all the time in the world. They can take their time with their possession. Once they get the ball, it's going to be hard to take them off it. There we go, another good opportunity for Pura to seal it here in match 16. It's not quite gone in. Not just yet. As the ball's given to Pura with a throw-in. Heading their way. Way by the corner flag. Maybe doing some early Holland tactics. Yes, they are. The corner for the men in pink. Just a few moments away now. Just about a minute away, Pura from going through to the quarterfinals. It's got to be time wasting. It's a short take and it stayed in. Okay. Byatarayanapura with one last opportunity maybe. They play it forward. Intercepted by the defense. How about now? Ball goes the way of Pura. The men in pink on the verge now. Guaranteeing their spots in the quarterfinals, in the knockout stages, in the playoffs, whatever you want to call it. I think there might be some time added on for the injury by the referee, maybe. Byatarayanapura, they'll look to take whatever they could get, but on this occasion, handball. We've reached the 5 minutes that we were supposed to play. How much time will be added on though by the ref to account for the injury? Can Byatarayanapura use that opportunity? They've not got long left now. The yellow card given to number 10 for time wasting. Take the shot in. And time wasting given to the cutter. And yellow card given to the coach of Pura as well. The kick is up. It goes in. It finds Maria Dinesh. Can he finish it off? On the other end, no. And Byatarayanapura, with their last opportunity of the game, are not able to capitalize. And that will be that. 80 minutes filled with exciting football. And finally, KR Pura found a breakthrough. And for the rest of the 10 minutes, Byatarayanapura, they tried their best. They fought their hearts out. But at full time, the scoreline stands at Byatarayanapura 0, KR Pura 1. And with that win right there, we now know the two teams heading through to the quarterfinals from Group D. It will be Bangalore and KR Pura.